welcome everyone to another little thrift haul slash what I get in the mail slash some things that I picked up on my recent travels kind of a video. It's been about a month since I filmed my last haul that I filmed before I went to LA and Mexico, so I've accumulated quite a few things here that I want to share with you guys. First, I'm going to share two items that I am going to include in some bundles because they're not my size, but I thought they're really cute and I just wanted to share. Just as a refresher in case you don't know maybe, I restock bundles as I finish ones that I've already sold, so there's not like a specific day or time that I'll restock. I do post every single time that I restock over on my Instagram stories, so if you want to stay up to date with that, you can do that over there. I don't sell items individually because I prefer to style a whole look together, and then the shipping is just a pain, so I love to kind of create like a whole look rather than just giving off one piece. So I think that answers any questions that get asked frequently anyways. And the first item is this really cute little suede skirt. It's got buttons up the front. It's like a little circle skirt, but then I love this kind of like stitching on here as well, so this is cool. This is about for somebody with like a 30-inch waist, if I'm remembering what I measured in the store correctly. Got this yesterday, pretty excited about that one. Obviously not trying on for sizing reasons. And then the next bundle item that I want to share with you is this little mini dress that is super cute. Pink and red little stripes. It kind of looks like bows, but they don't have like a little center thing, so I don't know if they're supposed to look like bows or not, but I thought that this would be a cute like mod dress. And this is a size large, so it is for someone who is of that size that will order like a mod style bundle, or maybe like a 60s streetwear kind of a London look. So those are the two bundle pieces that I'm sharing with you. Now we will get into the items that I've gotten for me. Again, anything that's in my wardrobe can and usually will end up in a bundle unless it's like a favorite piece of mine. But I give away a lot of my clothes in bundles, and I think that's kind of like a fun way to keep new things and old things filtering out. So yeah, if you're looking at any of these and you're in love with it and you order a bundle, it may just end up being yours. And everything now I will be doing a little try on for you guys because that's always fun just to see how it actually fits. So the first item that I got, and this I'm actually going to be sharing with Andrew, my boyfriend, because it fits him pretty nicely. And it's this black, not brown, it's a black suede jacket, and it's got like a little tie here. Pretty cool. I like the crinkle cut edges on the tie as well. I think that's cool. Just fits really nicely, as you'll see when I try it on. But yeah, a good staple to have. Andrew didn't have a black jacket, and I didn't have a black suede jacket either, so this was pretty cool. I think I got it for like $4 because it was one of the half off tags that they had going on yesterday. Next up, I found this amazing dress, and we meaning my friend Courtney and Michelle and I, were going to the pumpkin patch one day, which is like up by the border of Wisconsin, the one that we went to. I live in Chicago, just for like reference, so it was like a 2-hour drive or so. But we were gonna be super early to the pumpkin patch, and on the way there's this amazing vintage mall, like multiple buildings, so it's huge. When I say huge, I mean huge. Michelle knew about it, and so she brought us there, and it is so cool. It's called like the Volo Museum. It's at like a car museum. It's on the same location, so if you're in the area, you should definitely go check it out. They have some really cool pieces and for some really good prices for what they are, I believe. I got this dress, which I'm going to probably wear on Thanksgiving. And it's like this autumnal, like magical kind of dress. I'm so excited. It's floor length. It's got this beautiful detailing along the empire waist here with some cool like different colored gems and some really pretty poofy sleeves. This I think was 38, and normally when I see like long dresses like this, being sold vintage. They're around like 70, 80 kind of that area. So this was a great deal and I love the colors. I'm very excited about it. And I will be a cornucopia queen when I wear that. Next up, I'll show the other item that I got from the Volo Museum. I'm just gonna call it that because I don't really know what the vintage part of it's called. Maybe it's called the same thing, but I found this really, really cool. I'm so stoked on this. True 60s Gogo matching set. It's this little vest. It's got this amazing fringe all over it. I love this kind of like rusty red color, and it's got that little vest, and then it has these matching little shorts that have the fringe all over it too, and it is just so cute. It is the best thing to dance in. I wore it in LA. I was gonna wear it in Chicago one of the nights when a lot of my friends were in town and we were going out dancing, but it was just so cold here. I knew that I was going to be suffering if I wore this out, so LA was a good opportunity to get some use out of it before winter sets in. And yeah, I'll maybe pop up a picture that somebody got of us dancing, me and Olivia, that night in LA in Echo Park. And it just like moves so amazing when you dance, as you can imagine. That's what it's made for, is like go-go dancing. But I'm so excited and I can't wait for it to be summertime again so I can wear this out dancing without like tights and having to worry about a jacket the whole time. Alright, now I'm going to share with you something that was given to me at our groovy picnic that we did in LA. That actual night that I wore the Gogo piece out dancing, before we went out dancing, we had a picnic in Echo Park as like a little gathering of the groovy people in the area, and this woman, Pamela, shout out to you if you're watching my videos, was so sweet. She came and she said that she had something to give me, and it was this fantastic shawl, and it is definitely one of my favorite pieces on the cruise. This actually came in handy a lot because it's like nice and soft and kind of fuzzy on the inside, so it was good for the chillier nights up on deck, kind of out by the water. It gets a little chilly, so this was the perfect thing just to drape over my shoulders casually and just walk around. It's got this amazing fringe too. Love it. She said it was very Stevie Nicks, and so she had to give it to me, and I am forever grateful because this is so cool, and it's just like a cool piece to even hang up. Like, I've been hanging it over my curtains and it just looks so pretty. It catches the light nice, and the fringe, you really just cannot go wrong. So thank you, Pamela, so much. You truly made my day. Like, everything you said to me was just so nice and so sweet. Everybody at the picnic that day was just so cool and so nice. It's so great to see like everybody who's interested in the same thing and loves the same kind of music and fashion, and all just kind of get together and have a good time. So stoked on that. Love it. Next, these are some things that were sent to me by another Pamela. I love Pamelas. They're like the best. Seriously. Pamela Des Barres, Belle de Jour by Pamela, who is the one who sent me these couple items, and then the Pamela with the shawl. But Belle de Jour by Pamela, she's given me a couple of things. Like, she always just is so sweet and will message me and be like, I sent you a surprise. And she's way too nice. But anyways, I recently just got a package from her, and in it was this purse, which is so cool. I love these big like circle handles. They're just so cool and so vintage. Just like screams 60s, 70s kind of vibe. And then this, obviously, it's gorgeous. And then the other thing that was in the package from her was this little mini dress. It's got this adorable little collar on it, and then a nice little belt that you can tie around your waist, or you could even take it off and use it in your hair or whatever. I like to do that a lot if I'm not feeling a belted situation. But since this is more like summery per se, what I did to wear it pretty recently, like maybe just a couple days ago, was actually layer this turtleneck underneath, and then I just wore some little beige knee-high socks with it, and it was a cute little fall look a nice pop of a pastel. Thank you, Pamela. I always enjoy hearing from you and talking to you, and you are just so cool and so nice to me. So you guys should definitely check out her shop. I will link it in the description. She always has some cool pieces and great finds, so if you're in the market for some vintage clothes, you should check her out. Next up, this is something that was given to me when I was in LA by my friend Leia, who is actually Sunset People Vintage on Instagram. If you have seen or heard of that brand, super cool. It's a one-woman brand. She does it all herself, based in Canada. She does like 60s and 70s recreations as well as selling vintage, and she makes some super cool clothes. I have a couple of her pieces already, but she was actually in LA when I was in LA too, and she was shooting her winter, I believe, maybe fall winter lookbook, and I got to go along on the shoots and just see the magic happen, so that was really cool. But she also gave me this new piece from her recent collection, and it's this little mini dress. It kind of like a tunic too, like it could be worn either way. For people who don't really like short dresses, it would be more of a tunic situation, but you know me, I like them short. I just pop on some like spandex from dance underneath and some tights, or not even, and it's cute. So I love this. It's got these great bell sleeves. I wore it on the boat and took some cool pictures because I just felt like those nautical vibes with this. And it's got a hood too, so it's like extra cozy and cute. Like, this is so easy just to throw on, like on a casual kind of a day at home. You still want to look cute. I know I always do. I just feel better when I feel like I look presentable. So even on my days that I just want to be comfy, I want to look cute, and this is perfect for that. It is so comfortable. It's just this nice soft material, and she said that it does come in a couple colors, so you guys should check her out. I will link her shop in the description below as well. Go follow her on Instagram, Sunset People Vintage, and her personal Instagram is Lady Punana, if I'm saying that right. Alright, next I got this dress when I was in Mazatlan, I believe, in Mexico. Yes, that was the stop. And I saw it hanging up in one of the little shops that was alongside of the road, and I just love this. It's a little baby doll kind of style dress. It's pretty see-through, so you would have to wear like a slip underneath if you weren't into showing a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But when I was there, I wore it just with my swimsuit underneath because it's hot and nobody really cares, and I don't really care, so that was the vibe that I was going for. But I love the little like ruffly sleeves, kind of like angel wings, and I just love this kind of like a structured neckline. It's got some beautiful detailing back here and along the neckline. I just am really happy with it, and I love this color purple. I just love purple in general. Honestly, purple is probably one of my favorite colors. It always kind of has been. And yeah, I just feel like it helps to make like my green eyes stand out as well. Okay, now we're getting more into like the thrifted things that I've got to show. So let's see, what do we want to start with? Okay, we'll start with these. I picked these up yesterday. They're just some like lime tights, and again, this will probably be more for spring, and I think that they're going to be kind of like sheer too, so definitely like springtime tights, especially with this kiwi color. But I just thought these were fun. I don't have any tights this color, and they're like $1, so I just grabbed them. This dress is amazing, and when I saw it hanging on the hanger, I was literally taken back. I'm so excited. And there were like a couple things from this brand actually in the thrift store, so I'm curious about it. It's called Bodyline, and I did look it up, and it seems to be like a Lolita fashion kind of brand, so I feel like I end up liking a lot of that stuff without knowing that that's what it is, so maybe I have like a secret love for that. But this is just like so cool. It's like Marie Antoinette, kind of like gothic, but like a short dress. It's a mini dress, but it's got this like really nice full skirt with all of this ruffles, all of the bows going up the front, and then a little cutout right here. You'll be able to see better in the try-on, but a little beading right here as well, and then the sleeves are crazy with more bows. So this is really cool. I've got no idea where I'm gonna wear this yet, but you better believe I'm gonna wear it somewhere, so I don't know. I'm going to New York next week actually, which I'm pretty excited about. I'll probably be putting this up Tuesday of the week that I'm going, so this week, since you guys are watching this then, on Thursday I'm going to New York and I'm hosting a party at the Soho Grand Hotel for people 21 and up. Sorry, people who are younger, but if you're 21 and up, you should come and do some shopping, drink some cocktails, dance, say hi. I'm really excited to check out New York City. I've only been there once before, and it was only for like 12 hours, so most of that time I was actually sleeping because we got there at like midnight and then left at like, I don't know, maybe like 8 o'clock-ish the next day, so we woke up maybe like 9 or 8-ish would be sounding about right for us, and then getting up, and we just like walked along the city. So I'm actually happy to be there and have some time to spend there. So if you're in New York or the area, you should come to the Soho Grand Hotel Saturday the 16th of November, and I'll probably post the little invitation kind of picture thing with all of the details on the community tab on here. So if you don't have Instagram, you can check it out there, but I've already posted over on Instagram, and I'll be sharing more of that as we're approaching the time. So yeah, maybe I'll wear this in New York is what I was saying anyways. I don't know where. I was looking at Broadway tickets because like my dream as a child was to be on Broadway, but yeah, they're like $300, so I don't have money to just drop on one night, but otherwise I'd be wearing this there, but maybe we'll see. I also have to be careful with what I'm packing and how much room it's gonna take up because this kind of is huge, but who knows, I'll figure out somewhere to wear it. I'm very excited about it, and Andrew said it reminded him of Moira from Schitt's Creek. If you've watched that on Netflix, it's actually hilarious. So that is one of the best compliments I've ever received. I love Moira, and she is actually who I aspire to be. So next I found this cute little, like, pretty sure it's faux, it definitely feels faux, like reptile skin, little vintage purse. It's got a cute little clasp up here that you just do one of these to open it up, and then ta-da, it opens like that. Just thought this was cute and a fun little pop of color to some outfits. I don't really know what I'm gonna carry around in this. I feel like I carry like my life with me in my purse, but there are nights that I'm just like, minimal, I'll bring only what I need, and then I regret it when I'm out and I'm like, why don't I just bring my suitcase sized purse with me everywhere? Just kidding, my purses really are not that big, but I do fill them up to the brim. Next, I just found this nice little sweater, and I'm trying to decide if it's gonna go in a bundle that I've got going on right now, but I really like it, and I made the mistake of trying it on, and I love the way it fits on me, so maybe I'll give it away, but I'm just having a hard time. It's just got that nice neckline that I love. I love this kind of like boxed off neckline. I need to actually look up what it's called, but it's also ribbed, so I love a ribbed fabric. I feel like it just fits so much more nicely when it is ribbed, and it's a nice little crop too, so I just like love the fit on this. I love the kind of mauvey, purpley, dusty color, but yeah, cute. Then I got this belt, which is just like a little leather belt with some cool tooling details on it, some leaves and whatnot, and I like that it's like 2 different widths as well. Small little details like that make me happy, so I thought this was cute. It'll probably end up in a bundle sometime, but you know. I just usually buy a bunch of belts because I just kind of throw them in bundles as need be. Then this isn't anything cute, but Andrew and I are trying to go skiing this winter. We were planning on going last winter, but it just ended up not happening. But he knows how to ski. I've never skied before, and I need something warm to wear, so I found these just long underwear, but they're Patagonia, so I know that that's like an expensive, nice brand, and they were $3, so I picked them up. Plus, whenever I just go up north and like do anything outside, I feel like I need kind of like an extra layer under what I'm wearing to not freeze to death, which is always a bonus. Next, I found these cute little pants, and these are like homemade, I could tell, just from the lack of lining and lack of a tag, but they're really cute, just like little trousers. They've got one pocket here on the front, zips up the side, navy blue. I think that they'll be cute with some boots, and it'll be just like a nice little casual kind of a look. Oh, speaking of trousers that I got these ones yesterday too, which are super comfy, and I'm very excited about them. They're just like this blue gingham kind of fabric, which also has like a stretchy waistband, so that's cool. Really nice to just be looking cute again, but just chilling at home, and I think that they look nice with some ankle boots too, kind of like a beatniky-ish look, since they're like straight-legged. And to continue with the pants theme, since that's apparently what we've got going on here, these were sent to me by Flair Street, which is like a cool Australian brand that makes flares, as you may have guessed, and they just make like 60s and 70s inspired pants that have these cool patterns all over them. I have another pair of theirs, but I got them in just like the olive green color because love that. They're super cute and really versatile. And then they recently just sent me these ones the other day. I wore them yesterday and I was thrifting and I got so many compliments. They really were a conversation starter. This one guy came over to me as I was like going through my cart and deciding which items I was going to get for sure and which items I wasn't, and also just like as I'm thrifting at the end, I go and kind of like whatever bundles I'm shopping for, I put all the pieces together and make sure everything goes nicely together and do some remeasuring to just double check all of that. And so I was just sitting there doing that, and this guy came up to me and pretty much just told me his entire life story of like working in the carnival and being a Hell's Angel and some scary things that came along with that. I was like, okay, cool. And he's like, yeah, add me on Facebook, and if you ever want to get lunch or anything, just hit me up. I was like, cool. But yeah, so these pants are a conversation starter. Super comfortable, super cute. They make your tish look fantastic. So if you need some cool velvet flares, you should check out Flair Street. They're an ethical and sustainable brand as well. Small business, love that. Then, this was actually also sent to me. I forgot that I had these things hiding under there. But it is a little Alice Cooper, just like white tank top. It's kind of cropped, and it's got his Love It to Death eyes on it, which is my favorite Alice Cooper album, so I appreciate this and love this. I've been wearing it around the house recently since I can't really wear it out anywhere yet because it's freezing here. And then I got this like long scarf. It came with like 2 of them, and one I just added to this bundle that I just sent off, but I don't know why they came together actually, because they weren't the same pattern or color scheme at all even, so I feel like that was a mistake on the thrift store's part, but they were tagged together, so whatever. So I just like these long, like slim scarves because you can wear them in so many different ways, and I feel like it makes such a cool like Rockstar kind of a look. So I like to like double them up and just wear them down like this, or even in your hair, you know, they can work really easily as a headband since they are so thin. Then I found this really cool hat, which I'm excited to wear around like Christmas time. I think when I actually like do my hair and do something cool with it. This is very sweet. It's just like a sparkly sequin gold headband. Not really a headband, but hat that just like sits on the top of your head. I think it might be cool too with like an updo kind of a hairstyle. Like we'll see. Or like an old Hollywood kind of a wave situation. But I just thought it was cool and something that I haven't really seen anything like that around, so I grabbed that. Then we've got another belt here, which is like a houndstooth belt with this rectangle buckle. Really cute, really 60s. Probably will go in a bundle. It seems like it's actually a little bit big for my waist, so I could wear it down on my hips though. We'll see. I might end up wearing it. It might just go out in a bundle before I even get the chance to wear it. I can't remember if I showed this in a haul already, if I showed this in my last one. If I showed this in my last one and you know that I did, I apologize, but I feel like I didn't. So I'm gonna show it in this one. I don't like to just leave like a pile of clothes around. Like I tried that for like things that I'm gonna put in a haul, but I just like things to be put away, so you know, that's how it goes. And I wore this since I got it, so I can't remember if I showed this in a thrift haul already or not, but it's like a little wrap shirt. It's got this really cool pattern all over it and these sleeves that like split right here. It's like a low kind of a v-neck, you'll see when I try it on, but I just love these colors. Like if I were colors, this is the color palette that I'd be, I feel like, honestly. So I love this, found that thrifting. Then I actually got these in the mail today, and they're just these little sunglasses that are triangles, and they've kind of got this like dark green tinted lens, so I think that they're super groovy and cool, and I don't have any triangle sunglasses, so thought these were sick and had to grab them. I got this American Apparel dress thrifting, and it's super cute. It's very basic, like you could do so many different things with it. I recently wore it with this like white frilly kind of top underneath, and it was pretty cute. It's just got like a little bit of pleating up the front here, and it reminds me a lot of like Patty and A Hard Day's Night, that kind of like schoolgirl vibe. But yeah, I figured you can layer it with a lot of things. It's just like a good base to have. Oh, and here's actually the shirt, but it's a bodysuit that I layered underneath that. It's like this vintage and again handmade, because I can tell by the way that it was made and the fact that there's no tag, but mostly because of the way it's made. And like just because something doesn't have a tag doesn't mean that it's handmade. But this definitely was, and it's vintage, and it seems pretty frail, like the fabric does anyways. It's got a couple of like age spots, as I would call them, kind of like the rusty colored little spots that you'll see on a lot of vintage clothes, but I tried to clean them and the fabric just kind of started disintegrating, so I'm not going to be trying to remove those stains, I guess. And I used like a natural stain remover too, so it wasn't like any harsh chemicals or anything. I think it's just that fragile. But I layered this under that black dress. It's like a little bodysuit. It's got this cute little roughly high neckline, and then the sleeves just poof out a little bit. Slight little poof. Be a great piece for layering and such. Then yesterday I found this really cool scarf. It's got this like amazing groovy psychedelic pattern. I love these colors too. Like this is the best way, honestly, to do green and red together. Can't wait to like wear it on my head or like just as like a normal scarf kind of a thing. Next, this is like my last big piece of clothing. I only have 3 things left to show you now, and they're all pretty small. So this top, I actually wore it last night to Andrew's sister's concert, but it's the same brand as that dress that I was telling you about, the Bodyline, and it buttons all the way up here, and it's got this really, really cool high collar. It's got ruffles all down the front. It's like this kind of ruching here of the fabric, and it's like stretchy too, so it looks really cool. And then the bottom flares out a little bit. It's got all these pretty ruffles like the sleeves do. It's just so cool. I love it. I'm living out like my pirate dreams in it, honestly. I feel like my aesthetic, if I had to say, would be like 60s takes on pirate takes on a little bit like hints of like gothic, avant-garde, kind of weird and wonderful, like if that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? So that shirt is like speaking to my soul. And then the last three things that I've got to show you here are these little socks that I found, and I have been wanting socks with like little lacy frills at the ankle for so long, and I know that they sell like baby socks like this, but nothing as cool as these ones, to be honest. Like they're just all like little white ones, and they don't fit my feet right since they're obviously made for like children's feet. I found these really cool ones when I was thrifting. They've got this like teal kind of green color ones, and then they've got like little jewels on the side as well, so that's cute. And then they also had purple. This lace around the ankle is a little bit smaller, so it's nice to have some options there. These will be really cute for Easter, I feel like. And then my absolute favorite ones are these white ones, which have the best lace. Like, look at that. That is so good. And I can't wait to wear these. I hope that they look like how I'm picturing that they're gonna look in my head when I actually style them. I'm kind of thinking like runway, like chunky sock with like an open-toed shoe layered with like tights and like a maximalist kind of a look. Like Gucci kind of does that style a lot. I've just seen it like a lot on the runway, I feel like, with like wearing socks with open-toed shoes. I love that look. It's very cool. So I'm excited to wear these. Hey guys, so funny story. I actually ended the video, and as I'm getting ready to do the little try-on portion here that I film, I noticed that I forgot to mention two things that I found thrifting, and they are both a pair of shoes. That's why they weren't in my other pile with the clothes. And number one, we got these really cool pink boots that have got like this fake snake skin right here. That's really cool. Love this little design, and they're super cute. A nice little heel. It's kind of like a cool take on like a typical cowboy boot style. And then second, we have these little like slingback kind of mod square-toed style shoes. I feel like these are very Patty Boyd on a date kind of a look, a little bit more like sexy and very womanly, but still that kind of like mod and playful vibe. So yeah, I could also see Sharon Tate like rocking these because that's kind of her vibe that I get anyways. So I just wanted to pop in and share those really quick, and I figured I'd just expose myself since it's like a totally different camera angle since I already had moved my phone and everything. So just wanted to show you guys those. Alright you guys, so I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys want to see next from me down below. That's about all I got for you guys today. That's all she wrote. So have a fantastic day whatever you guys are doing, and I'll catch you in the next one.